Dear history lover, I have brought you some food. Anybody who is a keen follower of Nigeria's history would have long concluded that our history is a very mad one. Interestingly crazy and just intriguing. Every detail of our history will leave you in a state of shock. Crazy things have been happening in this country since many, many years ago. And there has been lots of books that have been written on these crazy things. But unfortunately, many of these books were written by participants who've got a lot of things to hide. And as a result of that, many of the accounts available on our history today are very biased. Some are just plain self-glorifying or self-vindicating, because a lot of these people were involved in the damage, and the only reason they have written is so that they can save their faces. So they suppressed our history, and the ones that they couldn't suppress, they tried to give us another version, attempting to rewrite history. But because of historians like Max Siolun, that will never happen. Ladies and gentlemen, I am extremely delighted to tell you about a particular writer who never ceases to bring joy to my heart. His name is Max Siolun. No, don't be disturbed. This man is Nigerian, because I understand that many of us are always skeptical of reading Nigerian history not written by Nigerians. Max Siolun is a Nigerian and a very honest one. I can tell you that for free. In my opinion, this is the most impartial historian that we have today in Nigeria, and his accounts are crazily detailed. No information is spared. Every page feels just like you are watching a movie. I go lie for you. This man is an excellent writer. I swear. Ogunre, Falai might die. He is one of the very few historians that we have in this country that have not been bought. It doesn't have a price. So far, he's written 4 solid books on Nigeria's history, beginning with this one, Oil, Politics, and Violence. As you can see, nearly all the pages are underlined, because my reaction upon turning every page is just wow, wow, wow. All the questions you may have about our past have been honestly and brutally answered. Questions like what exactly happened between Awolowo and Akintola? What happened between Azikiwe and Tafawa Balewa? Why did the British rig our first election in favor of the North? Why did they want the North to rule Nigeria? And that first coup that happened in January 15, 1966, what led to it? Was it an Igbo coup or not? All the details of the killings that happened in the North, and even the macabre details of the infamous Asaba massacre. The book talked about how Yakubu Gowon mismanaged and turned our oil boom to oil doom. Every of the coups that have happened in this country, what led to them and what were their consequences. And then he goes on to write Soldiers of Fortune. This one is in 2 volumes. I only have this one. The second one has been proving very difficult to get, but I have the soft copy of that one. If you send me $5,000, maybe I'll consider sharing it with you. But this is Soldiers of Fortune, and it is very, very, very sweet to read. It explores the days of Abacha and Abiola, what really went on. How did Abacha die? And how did Abiola die just 1 month later? See, I can't give you all the details of the things contained in this book. You will be here till tomorrow. But this is the Oga Patapata of them all. What Britain did to Nigeria. I recommended it a few months ago, and many of you got it. This one explores our colonial days before the post-colonial times. Back then when I recommended this, I said this is a book that must be read by every Nigerian at least 2 times in a year. If you want to find out why, go and get the book and read. Now, very soon, we lovers of Max Siolun are going to be welcoming another book of his. It is titled The Forgotten Era. That one is going to be exploring the pre-colonial days. And as they do me for body like this, it just do me like say me the book come out tomorrow. Long, I can't wait. Get these books and read them. They are available almost everywhere. After reading them, I assure you, your life will never remain the same again. Especially after reading this one. Long, your life will never remain the same again. I will be waiting for your views and the things you've got to say about them after reading them. And if you have read them already, I'll be very glad to see what you have to say in the comment section. Washiri.